Welcome to Fusionverse, a show where we talk about anime, TV shows, movies, and games. And today we have an exciting episode because we are talking about Annihilation. Now, this was a very interesting movie to me because I love creature movies. I love just this sci-fi aspect. If you haven't seen me talk about Paradox, go ahead and watch that. I think I did a review or just a reaction. I'll post it up there for you. But yes, this just had me, just had me very excited because it's been a while since, well, not a while, I guess, because of Paradox, but I wanted to see just more of like this creature type of movie, and that's what I thought I would be getting with Annihilation, because you see, there's like, I guess, just certain aspects of it from the trailer that's what I thought I was going to be getting. Something like that, or like alien creatures, but it was something a little different and just very interesting as well of how it came to be. And that is, it starts off just with so there's going to be spoilers. How about this? I'll give you a non-spoiler review for the first few minutes, just so you can know if it's something you want to see. This will be just a little summary. So there's something that happens that occurs that causes things to change within this kind of this little bubble area, and things in there are changing, and they're trying to figure out what it is because they don't know, which gives us, the audience, just to be on the same boat as them, as not knowing what the hell's going on and wanting an explanation. Now, if you're going into this thinking it's going to be just this action-packed type of movie, I don't know if you might be a little disappointed, but it has like this suspense kind of thriller feel to it, and there is some action in it as well. But there is just more complexities within the movie, and you get to find out exactly different aspects of why all these characters are there, and that's something that's very interesting because they get to delve deeper and deeper within this world, within this, I guess, within their world, within how these characters are. And that's not something that you fully get in other movies where this full character development. I'll say this, I love Predator, but there wasn't really too much character development within within the movie. Within this movie, you get to see a lot of character development, a lot of aspects to all these people that are going kind of on this expedition to find out what's happening and hopefully stop it from expanding. And that's basically the premise of it, and what it has to offer. I guess creatures, if you're expecting like a type of monster movie, but there are creatures, it's very difficult to explain without spoiling anything. But go watch it. I think you will enjoy it. Depending if you like these types of movies, you might possibly enjoy it. Now I'm gonna get into the spoilers now. So first of all, when the meteor like strikes the lighthouse, that's just kind of an interesting thing. So it's coming out from outer space. That alone let me believe, okay, so this is an alien thing that's happening, something from outer space, and it could be just trying to take over, kind of like a symbiote. Spider-Man. If you don't know Spider-Man or Venom, then yeah, you probably know what that is. A symbiote is something that just feeds off of someone else and takes kind of their energy and wants to take control. Now that's what I believe this to be, or what, at least as I took it, and then kind of wants to just envelop the world. However, it's more of a process of evolution, and the aspects that go just deeper into the story. That's what I thought and what I got from the movie. But in the beginning, it's very interesting to see just the complexity of these individuals, these characters, where Natalie Portman's character, she's kind of, from the looks of it, it seems that she's lost a husband, but you also get this weird feeling that of the whole, like her and that guy. It's kind of like it's in her head, come on, but you feel like there might have been something there, or might have been a relationship, or something like that, or they were trying to. But then you get this whole thing of him having a wife. Now that definitely comes later into play as we find out when she obviously freaking cheated on him. That like she cheated on her husband, who was off on military. He's in military duty, and obviously the husband kind of like he figures it out, finds out, and because you can sense this emotions through the telling of the story, and a lot of it is through her telling to a certain extent, like to what's actually happening. But yeah, they just you get to see it, and it's really interesting. Just the aspect because like she's doing this to him, and the fact that like the guy that she's cheating on with is kind of he's basically like, no, let's not, like, let's keep doing this. It's like, oh, you just blame yourself for all this stuff because it's your fault, kind of thing. And then she's like, no, and it's like, no, I hate you too. There's this whole weird thing. But yeah, it was interesting to see these aspects occur, especially because he still said that he loved his wife, but he also wants to kind of be with her. It's a whole weird situation, but you get to find out more, and it's like after that point, you find out that she cheated, and the fact that it's really like, yeah, this happened like before, she knew that he was like before he had even left, and he like you're just kind of ready for her. Like honestly, I was kind of just ready for her to die because I'm like, that is some fucked up shit. You freaking do this, and it's just horrible. Just freaking cheat on him when he's out there kind of protecting the country or doing all these kind of dangerous missions. And it's one thing if you don't want to be with the person anymore, but the fact that you supposedly still love them but you're cheating, that's ridiculous. And you honestly don't deserve anyone. Like, don't deserve like any sympathy. And honestly, I didn't have any sympathy for her. I had more sympathy for the other characters of the story as they were going, because they were dealing with all these different emotions. But you get to see like when her husband comes back, but something's wrong with him, and you feel like it's not actually him, and you kind of just start to see this whole functionality of things, of how things are progressing. And it's just very interesting because you get to see this orb thing, this thing is actually changing, like DNA is changing the creatures, how they look. More important is chasing as well the people, their genetics. It's changing them into something else, kind of like a process of evolution. Because when you go there, when they go inside and they go through this whole process, their mind is kind of out of whack. It's out of place because they seem like they don't remember taking certain actions or being there for that long. So a lot of things just happen and keep going and progressing. And you see this girl get kind of attacked by a creature, and you're kind of wondering, oh crap, what the hell is it? What is it? What the hell is this going to be? And one thing to mention, Natalie Portman's character, she is ex-army. She was like a medic or something. But yeah, she was there. She was in the military. And like the thing that took this girl, one of the characters, it was a freaking like albino giant like alligator, or it could have been a crocodile, but it's just so freaking massive. Comes out and it's like trying to kill them, and then they're just blasting it and shooting it, and you just kind of get like this huge urge of there's just urgency just going, and it's like, holy crap, are they gonna be able to make it or not? Obviously they kill it, but when they open it, they see that it's like he has like all these mutations within him. Well, within him or her, the alligator or croc, within there's like teeth, there's like rows of like teeth, and like thing that looks like, I don't know, like it's gonna eat it or something. So it's a weird looking spiral thing that obviously if you're watching this, you've seen it already, or I don't know what the hell's going on with it. That alone was like, holy crap, what the hell? That was awesome. But I kind of wanted to see more of these creatures, like these animals mutated, and you get to kind of see that as later as the story progresses, you get to see like when they cut open the guy and see that his insides are spinning, and turning. And then one of the girls was like a paramedic or so, or drove like an ambulance. She basically is losing it because she's like, what the hell? No, that's not real. It's fake. It's like smoke. No, I've seen some stuff. That's not real. That's not real. She's already losing it. And all these other women are, it's just a group of women, and they're just dealing with all these factors of what exactly happened. But then you get this whole, this whole thing with them where, like, trust issues kind of begin to just boil up. And then you get to see this freaking gigantic ass grizzly bear attack this one of them and just like take her and like kind of ripping her apart. They're trying to find it, the bear, because it takes her off and she just stays quiet. That was honestly amazing to just see that. Like, it sucked because honestly that was actually one of the characters that I honestly wanted to survive. But a lot of it is everyone else kind of had like all these different stories. One was like an alcoholic, one didn't really have any friends, had no family. The other one was kind of not suicidal, but kind of like emotional emo. She would like cut herself to just kind of feel alive. The other one, who was one that was in charge of the whole operation, I think she had like cancer. She was already dying. And Natalie Portman's character, she basically wanted to save her husband. So there's this whole thing where they're kind of sending people that are expendable, and it's just like, okay, let's do this, let's see what's happening. And obviously years have passed already, well, until that they get to that point. But yes, they go trying to figure out exactly how to stop it, how to do everything that they can in their power. And yes, a lot of them do kind of end up dying. The grizzly bear ends up like somehow merging his voice with hers, with the girl that he killed. That it's like, so when he likes talking, it's like saying her last words, and it's freaking out everyone out. They're already, they're tied to a chair because one of them, the paramedic girl, she's already freaked out. She's going fucking crazy because she can't take what's happening. And she gets in getting killed by the freaking bear. Then the other girl ends up killing the bear. It's a whole fucking show. Then that girl who like cutting herself or whatever, she decides to just give in to just this evolution, this DNA thing, and just becomes kind of like a plant person, which with everyone else there as well. There's like a bunch of other people that turn like into plants. Just freaking crazy already. With all of that kind of being said, I expected more from the ending. When we get to the ending, you kind of, I felt kind of let down of what was actually happening. I felt like it was just way too alien, like alien tech when she goes kind of down like a hole to figure things out, and it like this she sees one of the other person that survived. She just kind of disintegrates into this energy of light, dies, and then just Natalie Portman's blood gets sucked into a thing, and another thing is created, which is kind of trying to take her form because it's mimicking her. And no matter how many times she tries to kill it, it really won't die. It tries to fight it. And the thing is, like, it wants to mimic her, it wants to kind of be her. So there's that whole, I guess, aspect to it, which is just really freaking crazy. And I'm just like, holy crap, like, what the hell's going on? Is there more that's going to be explained? And honestly, not really much is explained, just that it kind of want to take control over everything, or assume identities, and destroy everything. But Natalie Portman is able to kind of like set off this freaking like fire thing. But when she grabs the creature, the essence of the being, it starts to kind of turn into her. And that's very interesting because that's what I took from it, where it's like it wants to assimilate humanity and kind of just take over and just live there in a way. That's what I took from it. But when she puts like this grenade, fire grenade or something, and it goes off, and the thing just kind of consumes it. It's weird because it kind of like becomes it, and then it starts touching things and burning everything. It just, that's basically how it dies, and it destroys everything. That was very interesting as well. There's just a lot that isn't really answered within this movie, but obviously, like, her husband, or the one that took his place, as you find out, actually recovers after it's destroyed. So there's this whole interaction where I guess she loves him, or if she's like the plant thing, so, or that weird creature thing too. So that in itself is fucking crazy. But it felt like there was just a lack of substance. There wasn't too much information given. It would have been nice to be like, fucking question him. Why do you fucking question him? Like, he's stable now. And like, why aren't they being questioned? It's just very interesting to see this, all these aspects kind of just happening. And she's not really answering any questions, even though she knows the answers to. So it could be possible that she herself is lying, and she is one of those beings. But yeah, it was worth watching. Maybe, you know, it was something just entertaining. I might have preferred watching Black Panther. I still have to see that. But yeah, this is honestly just my opinion of what I thought about Annihilation, and it's honestly worth a watch. I didn't pay that much money to see it. I went early, so I like for like $7.79 or something. That much money, because I'm not spending a ton of money just to watch a movie. Because seriously, that's freaking ridiculous. So yeah, that's what I thought about it. If you liked what I had to say, go ahead and leave a like. If you like the movie, go ahead and leave a like. Just leave a like. If you come this far, you know, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. For more videos, click there. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you guys next time on another episode of Fusionverse. Take care. Bye.